to Barre with Mary. We have a quick arms and thighs class today. So for this class, you're going to want a resistance loop. I am going with a light resistance loop today because the majority of it is actually going to be for arms, not for your thighs. So I would encourage you to probably go medium to light for this guy. And then you're going to take that band, you're going to wrap it a few inches above your wrist. You're going to meet me on all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips here. Now take a moment, just take a cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, press the hands into the mat, spread the shoulder blades wide, round the spine. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. So even with a quick class, you want to make sure you're nice and warm. Now meet me back in that neutral spine position, so not in an arch or in a curve, right in that nice S-curve shape of your spine. Press your hands into the mat and really spread your shoulder blades wide. And then as you exhale, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, let your heart drop down. So inhale, press the shoulder blades wide. Exhale, squeeze them together. So just taking a little bit of movement for the scapula, the shoulder blades here. So as you press your hands into the mat, your shoulder blades spread wide along your back. And as you let the heart drop down, you squeeze your shoulder blades together. One more time, spread them wide. Squeeze them in, and then find that neutral position for your shoulder blades. So pressing your fingertips into the mat and feeling your collarbone spread really wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tuck your toes. Lift your knees, find a bear plank position here. So let this be more about your arms and your thighs for just a moment. Really press out on the bands, and then let your knees hover 1 inch lower than you normally would. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips high, downward dog. Inhale, heels lift, bend the knees, come back to that bear plank. Exhale, down dog. Just like that, passing back and forth from a bear plank up to a downward dog, getting a little bit of heat building into the shoulders, getting a little bit of movement into the legs, getting a little stretch for the backs of the legs. Last time here, hover down to that bear plank, hold your bear plank position, big breath in. And as you exhale, tap your knees down, untuck your toes, and rise up, reaching the arms out in front of you. Now, if you have sensitive knee joints, go ahead and roll your mat here for a little bit of extra cushion. Press out on the band, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together and hinge back, one long line here. Inhale, push into the tops of the feet, rise up. Exhale, hinge back, keep going just like that. So as you move here, I want you to maintain one long line from the crown of your head all the way down to your knees. So in order to do that, you have to really stay active in the abdominals. So feel the sits bones squeezing together. Feel the front low ribs wrapping in and hugging back. And then continue to press out on the band so you're activating the shoulders. One more time, inhale to rise. Exhale, hinge it back, hold. To start to press out on the band. Little out, beautiful. Now if you find this bothers your knees, the first thing I want you to do is really actively squeeze your inner thighs together. Now, if that still is bothering your knees, you can tuck your toes here. So you have the toes tucked underneath. It's gonna make it a little bit less challenging, but it's gonna make it feel a lot more supported on your knees. And it's still gonna be challenging. 8 more presses, 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold the press out, float the arms up about a foot, and then lower them down in line with the armpits. It's inhale up, and exhale down. 2 more, we rise. We lower. Now I want you to hold that lift up. Just take the heart back an inch and up an inch. Go a little back, little lift. You're still pressing out on the band. You're still in one long line from the crown of the head all the way to the knees. This hinge back should be putting a lot of heat into your quadriceps. And as you really actively press out on the band, I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of heat into the shoulders and into the triceps. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, I want you to hold that hinge back, really actively squeeze the inner thighs together, and then one more time, press out on the band, go a little out, yes, things are gonna change soon, I promise. So maybe you hinge back 1 more inch. You have 8 more presses, 8. You're out of this hinge position in 4 more presses, 4, 3, 2, come all the way up, step the right foot forward. Tuck the back left toes, and rise up here to an airplane lunge. So you're hinging the shoulders forward, over that front right knee. Now take the band in the hands. Right hand is gonna come to your right shoulder, to your left shoulder, and your left elbow is gonna lift high. Tricep kick back out, and in, go, reach, and bend. Keep going. Beautiful. Really drive down through that front right heel. Now I want you to feel your right hip pulling back as you squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. So we're really active here through the front right quadricep. Now we're bringing some focus into the left side tricep. So left elbow is lifted high, and then you're extending the lower arm bones really long behind you. So you feel the work into the tricep of the left arm. You're here for 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold the left arm straight, just lift it straight up, go, little up, beautiful, little lift. Now really feel this right hand is strong into your left shoulder. So that's your foundation, right? So you're still working through the right side shoulder and the right side bicep here. Really lift the left pinky finger up and squeeze to the left side tricep. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that up, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to drop that back left knee all the way down to the mat. Release the band and hook it underneath your front right foot. Hold the band in your left hand. And then one more time, extend the back left leg. Lift the shoulders up, coming upright, and then bend deeply to the back left knee, so you're in more of an upright lunge. You'll notice I hopped my back foot in just a little bit. That feels more successful for me. Bend the left arm, finding a little hammer curl position. Inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna drive through the feet, rise up, extend the left leg straight. And as you inhale, you're gonna drop down low, bending that left arm. Let's go, it's up and down. Go, lift, and lunge, beautiful. See this little hammer curl going with your left arm. The band is anchored underneath your right foot. And you continue to think about pulling the right hip bone back as you spin that back left hip forward. Yes. Inner thighs are squeezing in. And then try to find softness across your shoulders. 4 more here, go 4, 3, 2. Stay low in the legs. Keep the left arm bent, beautiful. Little pulse, go little up, little up. Option, drop the hips, go, little drop, little drop. Really feel your right heel grounding down into the mat. And then actively pull your right hip bone back as you lift the heart and soften the shoulders. 8 more, go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the inner thighs together and then sink a little bit lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, inner thighs squeeze in. Hips sink low. Take a big breath. On your exhale, you're gonna quarter turn to face me. Switch the band into your right hand and then let the band slide all the way up to your right thigh. You're in this turned out position. So we're in a nice wide turned out horse position. Right hand is gonna slide into the band. Bicep curl, go in and out. Yes, it's in and out, beautiful. So with the light band, bicep curls are probably gonna feel nice, yeah? They're gonna feel pretty gentle. So you can create a little bit more resistance for yourself. Really feeling that pull up and down. You're here for 4, 3, 2. You're gonna stop halfway down. Spin your palm to face me. Extend the right arm out to straight, reaching out to the side of the room, and really drive through the heels to bring you up. Then as you exhale, right elbow pulls in, and we lower the hips. Let's go. Hips out, and squeeze. Go, reach, and lower. So as you lower your hips, you feel your inner thighs rotate up to the ceiling. Notice here, if you're really gripping your toes, relax all 10 toes. Drive through the heels and feel the inner thighs pressing open. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2. Hold this one low. Extend the right arm straight. A little bend, press the right arm. Bend, reach, bend, reach. Yes, you've got this, reach and reach. Opposite, add the drop of the hips, go drop and drop. Forward fold. So a little reprieve is on deck. Ready, go. 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're there in 4, 3, 2. Wide leg forward fold. Rotate the legs to parallel. And then just release the band, letting your head, neck, arms be heavy. Swaying from side to side if that feels good. Slide the band down off of your right leg. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna quarter turn over to your left. You're gonna bend through that left knee, extending the right leg straight. Lift the heart up just about halfway, so the shoulders stay stacked over that front left knee. Band comes into your hands. Left hand to the right shoulder. Right hand grabs the band, tricep kick back out, and bend, go, reach, and bend, keep going, beautiful. Now really drive through the left heel, and feel the left hip bone drawing back towards the wall behind you. Lift up high through the right heel, and squeeze the inner thighs together. Awesome. Right elbow is lifted high, and the lower arm bones are lifting up to meet the elbow. Meaning, as you extend the right arm to straight, you're not doing it by dropping your arm lower. You're keeping the elbow tip where it is and bringing the lower arm bones up to meet it. Go 4. Yes. Go 3. Go 2. Keep the right arm straight, just lift it up. Go a little up, little lift, little lift. Beautiful. Pinky fingers are reaching up to the sky. Really squeeze through the right side tricep. And then actively pull the left heel back here, so you're energizing through the left quadricep and the left hamstring as well. Collarbones stay nice and wide. You lift for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it, inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee, drop it all the way down to the mat, just to take the band and hook it under your front left foot. Grab the band with your right hand, and then bring that back knee back up to a hover. Step the back foot in as you need to find your lunge position. Bend the right elbow, finding that hammer crawl. Inhale. As you exhale, drive through the feet. Extend the right arm straight and rise all the way up. Inhale, bend through the right elbow and sink the hips low. Let's go, it's up and down. Go, lift and lunge. So really feeling your inner thighs drawing in towards each other. And if balance is an issue here, don't hesitate to take your left hand to a wall or to any stable surface. Okay, that's not going to detract from your thigh and arm work here. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold this one low. Little pulse of the right arm. Little up, little up. Option drop the hips, go little drop, little drop. Working to the right bicep. Working through both quadriceps big time here. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Face and neck are soft. You have 8 more pulses ready. Go. 8, 7, 6. Just here for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Sink the hips a little lower. One more time. Big breath in. As you exhale, you lift that right bicep and sink the hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, quarter turn to face me. Switch the band into your left hand, and then slide it off of your heel. Bring it all the way up to your left thigh. Left hand's gonna slide into the band. Bicep curl goes in and out. Yes, it's in and out. Driving down through the heels, and then squeezing the heels in towards each other. Feeling the thighs are rotate up to the sky. So you're really externally rotated here. You'll notice that in all of my classes, you always are gonna have thigh work that's parallel and thigh work that's turned out, that's externally rotated. I do that on purpose. I really wanna work you in all planes of movement and all orientations of the joints. Go 4, 3. There is a method to the madness too. Hold it halfway down. Spin the left palm to face me. Extend the left arm out to straight. As you do that, drive through the heels, rise all the way up. On your exhale, left elbow pulls in, and you sink the hips. Let's go, it's up and down. Arm goes out and in. So my left arm, I mean, I can't see it, but it doesn't feel like it's getting all the way to straight. That's okay. I'm still feeling a ton of heat into my left shoulder and into my left bicep. If you can get your left arm to straight, awesome, that's amazing, good for you. But if you're only going halfway out, if you're still feeling it, that's all that matters to me. Go 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Hold the hips low. Extend the left arm out. Go bend, reach, little reach, little reach, little reach. Yes. We're gonna stay in this wide turnout position. We're gonna take the band off of our thigh. We're gonna reach it overhead, and that's where we're gonna finish this class before you stretch. Go 8, 7, 6, just here for 4, 3, 2, inhale. Exhale, stay in this wide turnout. Just let the band slide off of the left foot and bring it back to where it started, a few inches above your wrist joints. Press out on the band. Now you can stay here, reaching your arms toward me, or if it feels okay in your shoulders, reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, soften the ribs. Just drop the hips. Little drop, little drop. Yes, go, little drop. Now you have the option to add a press out on the band, little press, little press. Shoulders soft. Now I like my arms a little bit in front of my shoulders, a little bit in front of my forehead, just because I don't have a ton of flexibility in my chest and in my shoulders. So that allows me to stay a lot more active in my abdominals. If you can go all the way overhead, do it. You have 8 more. Go. 8, 7, 6. Just here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Inhale. Exhale. It's both heels that lift off the mat. Lower down. Yes. Again, it's inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. 2 more times. Go. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now inhale, lift the heels. Maybe stay there. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, push out on the band. Spin the inner thighs to the sky and then sink the hips low. Here's your hold. Press out on the band more. Soften through the shoulders and press the ankle bones forward toward me. Hold here for 4, get lower. Hold here 3, get lower. Hold here 2, 1 more time, wide leg. Forward fold. Toss the band off to the side, you are done with it. And then just take any variation in this stretch that feels right for you. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Gently toe, heel walk your feet in towards each other. And then lower yourself all the way down to a squat. Tap your knees to your mat and step your right foot forward. Left leg slides back. Lock your hands up to rest on top of the right thigh. Inner thighs squeeze together, and then we gently press the hips forward, opening up to that back left quadricep and hip flexor. That was a quick class, but it was a dirty one. That was really challenging. I hope that you're a little sweaty, a little fatigued, or a lot fatigued in the quads and arms here. One more big breath in. As you exhale, plant your left hand. Reach your right fingertips up to the sky, finding a twist. Or if you have that mobility and you want to pull your left heel to your seat and reach back and catch it with your right hand, you can do that. Either way, we're twisting the bottom left side ribs up towards the ceiling, getting a nice rotation through the mid-spine. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Carefully release the foot. Slide that right leg back and step your left foot forward. Hands can come to rest on top of the left thigh. Inner thighs squeeze in. And we gently press the right hip forward. You can squeeze the right glute to get a little deeper here if that feels good for you. One more big breath in. And big breath out. Plant the right hand down into the mat. Left arm twists up to the sky. Maybe you just stay right here. Or if you have that little bit of extra flexibility, you want to curl your right heel to your seat and reach back and catch it with your left hand, you can do that. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly release that foot. Step your left foot back and find a child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as it feels good for you. Press the palms together, bend the elbows, bringing the thumbs to rest at the base of the skull for a nice tricep stretch. Elbow tips can walk forward, and the seat reaches back to the heels. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Release the arms. Gently walk yourself up to your favorite seated position. Join me with a big breath, reaching the arms up. And let it go. Amazing work today. That is your class. I hope that you feel really strong and really accomplished. I'll be back again next week with a brand new Barre class, and I will see you back here on the mat then. Have a great day.